The second story that I wanted to talk about today, or the story rather, another story that I wanted to talk about today is in regards to this is a big story, by the way. At least in the South African context. This is in regards to Ramaphosa letting go of the Minister of Education, right? This occurred amidst accusation of misconduct, specifically related to the appointment of individuals to the boards of sectors, education and training authorities, SETAs, basically, and allegedly misleading Parliament about the process. Okay, so the central accusation is that Nkabane falsely claimed that an independent evaluation panel was responsible for selecting and recommending the appointment of SETA board chairperson. Besides this accusation, I just want to talk about the attitude. The attitude of the minister. Oh my God. To be a minister of education and have that attitude, the irony of a minister like that. Oh my goodness. She's young. I can tell. Inexperienced. She's young relatively, of course, in terms of politics. I'm not saying she's younger than me. But, and you can tell, like when we talk about experience, I think that just sums it up. She's clearly and visibly inexperienced. Her attitude stinked. I thought the irony for me was just thinking about schools, for an example, in South Africa, how they are strict, for an example, about eating gum. If you went to public schools, you know this, like eating gum in class and all those type of stuff, and then to have a minister of education in any level like that. Oh my God. Oh, her attitude stinks, bro. Oh, so she was so bad. Attitude. Minister, how did you appoint the panel? What was the procedure of appointing these people? You are the minister, bro. You are the minister of education. That's what you are. Like, she just didn't care. Like, also, I think, it's one thing to have corruption and whatnot. There's also an element of disrespect that I just didn't like about her. There's just elements of disrespect. I didn't like that. I think that's elements of disrespect really rubbed me the wrong way. It really did rub me the wrong way. She just have these elements of disrespect. It's like she think we're just lesser than her, or like the way she talks to us is like who cares? Like, it's a country that you're addressing. You are in parliament. You are representing a country. You are addressing a country. People are watching at home. Millions of people will see that. Like, it's just disrespecting us and not taking us serious as a country for real. Like, they're disrespecting. We see you guys are corrupt, vele, and you corrupt, your gang, you corrupt, but don't disrespect us. How we disrespecting in answering questions that we are watching as a country, and we need answers. We need to understand what's going on. And she just chose to disrespect us. And the funny part is they made fun of Lozi when he asked her, when he suggested that she must stop eating as people. They made fun of that. That's how the minister does. It's not that. It just looked so bad. The attitude too, to match the eating of gum even worse. Because it's not just eating of food because someone is hungry or something. It's gum. It's just disrespect. And next time we saw her in parliament still doing the same thing. I just don't get it. Like, bro, like, it says a lot. This is how far gone we are. Just simple decency and just be respectful as someone who's a leader of society. Just that, bro. Like, it's like, you're corrupt. You understand. You hired your comrade's kid there. Whatever you do, just simple decency of respect. Like that. Like, this is the bare minimum at this point. Just respect us. Yes, still our money there, but respect, something has to give, bro. You cannot, you are disrespectful, you are corrupt, you are doing things that are not within the protocol of someone operating in a parliament portfolio. You are a minister. I'm Zanzivet. About that thing rubbed me the wrong way, bro. I'm Zanzivet. Guys, we can do better. She's gone now. Nkabane is gone now. Ramaphosa let her go. That should have happened actually right after that meeting. Right after the parliament sitting, that she should have went. Even when it was too late, she should have went the same. They should have stopped the meeting and let her go. It was too late. They should have stopped that thing and let her go right there. People mustn't just disrespect us, guys. We know that we are nothing to you guys. You just abuse the country and whatnot. So, political interference and nepotism. That's another thing, actually, this was involved in this case. How? Buyambo Mantashe, son of Mineral Resources Minister, Kwede Mantashe, he was appointed as the chairperson of the Manufacturing, Engineering, and Related Services, SETA Education and Training Authorities. Guys, this is another thing. Boy, okay, to use nepotism to get someone who will distribute chairs, print t-shirts, get people food in the venue, to use nepotism for that, I understand. Do your tender things there, I understand to an extent. You cannot take a person and put them in a serious position like that. Guys, what's next? ANC does this. You cannot, guys, we are talking about engineering here. He was appointed as the chairperson of the Manufacturing, Engineering. Hey, Bobra, guys, what's wrong with this simple decency, dog? What's next? I mean, someone tell me, what's next for the ANC? You're gonna take your son to be a doctor because you help build the hospital. Take your son to be a doctor now. Oh no, doesn't matter. What? They have grade 10. No, grade 10 is fine. Put him in there. He will have patience there. Your son will be that's what next, Phil. You're gonna put people. You cannot take a serious position whereby someone who need some experience and education, especially in the sector, to do. I understand, because this is another problem when it comes to hiring generally in politics. One moment the person is Minister of Sports, the next thing they are Minister of Education, the next thing they are Minister of Minerals, the next, how? When has this person acquired the skills to understand these sectors they're dealing with? What are you saying to engineers if you are not an engineer? An experienced engineer? If you are not an engineer, even worse, what do you say to engineers? What is it that you're going to talk about? And you are a chairperson. People are I don't get that. This is not politics, bro. This is expertise, not politics. This deals with expertise. You cannot take someone who's not a doctor and make them a doctor. Take someone who's not a police officer, put them there. A teacher, fine, she's a cleaner today, tomorrow a teacher. You can't, bro. Yeah, teach physics there, it's fine. I had my son, he's a physics teacher now. Yeah, you can teach math too. Who doesn't know 1 + 1? You cannot. I don't get these things sometimes. Nepotism and then the disrespect I'm still stuck on that point with the disrespect. So I'm glad that Ramaphosa has let her go. Although I still say it was too late. She should have went way earlier than that. But I'm glad that they let her go. In higher education, there've been issues actually. Kwede Mantashe too, I remember, and I heard that he's complaining about. It seems like Fees Must Fall was targeting him because now that he's not there are no longer things like Fees Must Fall and whatnot. That's how bad it is actually when it comes to that portfolio there, Minister of Education, especially higher education. And another thing that I found interesting is that how this lady was talking to the chairperson there in that sitting in Parliament. I thought this also was interesting. Because the chairperson in that sitting is an ANC guy. If there is one person and they protected her, to think about it, because Lozi was chased out, remember, for the question he was posing to her, especially in regards to the hiring of Gwedemantashe's son. Right? They were protecting her. But the attitude she also gave to him, like not even listening to him, someone who's in your party, like I just get confused. Like what's going on? But inexperience, I think, when we talk about experience, I think that shows very much inexperience also when it comes to that. Anyway, I want to leave this case here. I just thought this was crazy. I wonder what's going to happen, though, with the ministry going forward. I think they got a new minister, actually, in that space. Minister of Higher Education or something. I haven't checked, though, as to who and what are the plans going forward. You know. The lady, bro, the... Nkabane, bro, the people she named, the fake panel that she made up, people denied, like, we're not part of any panel too. People like, hey, we're not part of any panel. This was elected. We didn't vote for anyone, for anything, select anyone to any, we didn't conduct any interviews, we're not involved, we're not a panel. We don't know that we are a panel. We just heard it now that we are a panel. We're not a panel. That's how bad her situation was. She gave Parliament wrong names. She lied about having a panel of people who were actually there to choose people and whatnot. She lied about it. And then she wanted to perpetuate the lie too. She doesn't want to come to terms that, no, guys, I'm sorry, I made a mistake here. And she doesn't want to come to terms with that. She continues to lie. She's inexperienced. Easy. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I did this and this. I just selected people like this and this and like this to actually hire them. Maybe this should be fixed. Well, she's new in this position. That's what she should have done. Come out, especially after seeing that, okay, I messed up here. And now you want to perpetuate this thing that the panel is true. When people that you are saying were in the panel are saying, no, we're not in the panel. They are not in the panel. They are saying, no, we are not there. How, bro? How? What country? Man, let's stop it here, bro. Let's just leave this minister thing here.